think I already accepted the contract for it, but let's see. I think it's field. Did I accept the contract for it? Field 12. I'm going to be just north of you. At some point, we need to buy some grass, some mowers stuff for the grass, and balers. A baler. I think
Yeah.
that's all gonna be like a little over 100 grand, I think. So we can actually do grass, cut grass. Starting to get foggy when I'm driving over to you. Wasn't foggy over by the house.
Yep.
Oh, I see you over there on top of the hill.
Yeah, I just finished the contract.
Yeah, field 7 down is over by me.
Yep.
I cannot. I took a wrong turn. I don't think I can cross this with this. Well, apparently you can. I think my snout will get stuck in the
Yeah,
the bank
probably.
on the other side.
Yeah.
You just said, "Oh, I'll just go faster." Do you have the small tractor with you?
I am in the small tractor.
Okay. As I was wondering, I gotta go get the grain cart here in a second. Oh man, it gets even more foggy over here by the field. I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot of corn jobs.
Good.
Let me look at the menu. What am I? Oh, is this sunflowers? I'm actually might be doing sunflowers right now. I thought this was corn. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sunflower fields. And there is 4 corn fields. Let's see which ones are done. Yeah, a lot of the fields that are corn and sunflowers are getting done right now. Oh, 2. Oh, okay, good. It already set it up. If we already owned balers, we could just, like, bale the stuff that I'm getting from the fields right now as well. And then I think we get to keep it.
Maybe we should get balers next time?
Yeah. I might do this one past, and I know we're short, but I don't know how short we are. Because we're going to need to get the loader arms for the machine you're using, and then we can use pallet forks to pick up bales. So we can use it for pallets, because the bale spikes don't work good with pallets. And then we need to get those 2 things, and then we need to get a baler and then something to pick them up with, which changes in range quite a bit. Because we could be making a lot of extra money off of this. Get out of this real quick. Not square, we want round because it just gives you bigger. So 60 grand for the baler. See where the loader arms for the tractor are 9 grand. Then pallet forks are 1,700, so that's 10,700 plus 60. So that's 80 grand. And then to transport to get an auto pickupper is 50 grand. Holds 24 bales. That's the first auto one you can get. The rest you have to stack on a trailer. That would be... That's 130K we need.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's doable. It's November. Checking prices of our stuff that we have. So next month we can sell whatever canola we have. We don't have barely any. Sorghum is January, so we have 2 months left, and wheat is January. So we got 2 months before we can sell any of the big crops that we have. I don't think there's any. It says there's a cotton job left, but I thought we harvested all the cotton. Nope, apparently there's a one field left with cotton in it. Field 35, that's the contract we have right now. Oh, that is $6 grand. And we did get 2 more contracts for corn. Oh, well, for the corn head stove. That's going to pay a little bit of that off. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, the OBS said it had low internet for a second.
No.
Just want to make sure it didn't cut off. And we have like no contracts right now other than harvest, basically. We got a rock picking one you can do.
No thanks.
Sure, you would love to do that.
Nope.
Like the best job selection in the whole game.
Not a chance.
It's 2 acres for almost $2,000. We do have 3 corn jobs now. If you wanted to, you could borrow the equipment for the wool job. That's $6 grand, and we'll still make $5,300 from it. If you run out of jobs, you can take.
No.
This is dumb. Whoever like made these fields like made them just small enough so that, like they're like well just like they didn't make them square enough and so they're like just slightly off everywhere.
Perfect.
I know it's frustrating. It's like the line is one row of plants over. Like the head's slightly smaller by that much. On my last pass over here, I gotta go get the bigger tractor with the cart so I can haul this up to the grain silo, not the sell point. Look at all the fog. Oh, I figured out where so if you go to the where the finance page is inside of the escape menu, you can there's a tab in there that says statistics and it tells you all like the information, how much we've harvested and everything. Oh, no, it doesn't do it in single player. Multiplayer. Never mind. I went and played in single player and it had it in there, but apparently it isn't in there on multiplayer. That's why you don't get achievements. So dumb. Yeah, like I was saying, after you get done, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop the tractor off at home before I do that.
Yeah, and just plowing. That's a herbicide. That's a weeder we don't own. Where are we going with this? I'm just hoping our stuff gets done soon, all of our crops. Doesn't look like it's like
Wait,
going
where
very
do I borrow
fast.
the items from?
Uh, did you already accept it?
Yeah.
If you accepted it, you can't borrow it. You have to borrow.
That
You
would
have
have
to
been nice
click.
to know.
You have to borrow. It's next to accept contract. It says borrow items. Can't borrow it after you accept it.
Oh, that was a waste. I don't know why they would do that.
It's easier than doing it the other way. It's easier to code in.
So laziness got it.
Yep. I go straight here.
Well, we can do the fertilizing.
Is there fertilizing jobs now?
Yep, one.
And there is another cultivating one just popped up. Field 60. I don't know if you see that one. Yep.
I'll do the fertilizing one real quick.
Yeah, you might have to go get more liquid, if I remember correctly.
We'll see.
Got one for field 10, 13. So let's do the 13 because it's like right next door. Yeah, we got quite a few cornfields ready to be harvested. We got 13, 10, 39, 61, 75, 77, and 53 are all ready to be harvested. So that means we have a possibility of getting a contract for all of them. Because it seems like they're just offering contracts for like everything right when it becomes ready. So like,
Yeah.
but they only offer you so many at once. So theoretically, you're like harvesting and planting and doing everything in the game for everybody else. It's almost to the point where there's so many, look at this. How many contracts do we have for red beets? We have 3 contracts for red beets. How big is the head for that? So I think it's the same thing. It's not the same thing for potatoes, is it? Yeah, those red beet contracts would really suck to do. I just like, look, they're like super small head.
I am concerned for this contract I am doing.
What is
I
it?
have one, the fertilizing one. I have one more pass, and I'm not even 40, or I'm at 40%.
You got one pass left? Oh, did the sprayer check to see what the sprayer is set at? What's the width it's set at? Should be right under the
24 meters.
it's set at 24. It doesn't say
Yeah.
12. Okay.
Says 24.
Yeah, because I turned down the sprayer to work behind that. I don't know if it kept it or not. Let me look at the map again. Let's see, you're spraying. Does not say. Does it? Does it? I'm assuming you got it figured out.
I'm assuming that this is about to be a big pain in the ass.
Yep.
Because I can't tell where I've fertilized unless it's like in the distance.
It's on the map.
No, it's not. Not on my screen.
You have to turn need lime off. And then I'll tell you what's been fertilized.
You gotta be shitting me.
I thought I just figured out you fixed it. If you change the thing to 12 meter on the auto steer, put it back to 12 meters, it should fill those gaps then without wasting, possibly. Because since it's 24, half of 24 would be 12. So it should automatically go in between where you sprayed on the passes.
So it saved your settings, but when I picked it up for me, it showed default settings.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That is nice. We're closer to the end of the spectrum on our, like, the growing stage, it looks like, possibly on our fields. It's getting ready to start to turn to some of the darker green. What it kind of looks like.
Okay.
Wish it would, like, give, like, there's so many shades of green in the growing standard now, it's hard to tell what it's on. It kind of looks like it's past, like, the halfway point, but not, like, 3/4 the way through that color sheet. It's like you've added so much to that, they need to just refine how they do those colors. Or, like, give you the just percentage of what it's grown at. What I find is funny is every time you take on and put something off, you kind of have to reset the auto steer stuff, but it keeps the implement set with
Yeah.
different spraying lengths. So we do have. Wow, if you borrow the equipment on the job, no matter if you complete the job or not, you're losing $118. That's kind of dumb.
That was painful.
Almost as bad as the rock picking.
No.
Oh,
Just a job that should have been easy was made difficult because
it doesn't
stupidity in
reset.
game. Exactly.
It would make sense if it was still attached to the tractor, but once you put it
Yeah.
down, you figure it would reset.
I mean, that's what I would do.
Yeah, I mean, that just is confusing why it keeps those settings.
Keeps the settings, but then doesn't display that it kept those settings.
Yeah, that's another weird thing too. Gotta go pick the stuff off of the tractor.
There seems to be pedestrians on my road.
Gah. Yeah, that's the tractor only road, I thought.
I know, right?
There's people walking on it for some reason.
The disrespect.
Yep. Called the tractor sidewalk. In all honesty, we've almost probably touched every field in the game on this map.
Yep.
What the hell? For some reason my tractor just slid sideways. And then I crashed into a tree.
That is what we call magic.
That was a carrot field. Oh. I apparently hit the lip of the tractor sidewalk and it made my tractor bounce off to the left.
Oh, why'd you do that?
It was the tractor that did it, not me. It's like a kick flip. I jumped up in the air a little bit. Holy crap, field 53. It's a big field. Yeah, it's giving us all the options to do all the corn and sunflower. It's a good thing we bought this head. It might not pay for itself this year, but it's still... Oh, That's funny. I like turned it on, dropped it down, and then I clicked Q by accident, and I dropped it on the ground right after I turned it on. So 41, or not 41, 53, 61. That leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more fields? That one? No, that one's already harvested. I wonder, since we didn't do that cotton one, if that cotton one will pop back up.
No, it was one of the, I do believe, fertilized jobs. Or was it no, definitely wasn't cultivating jobs.
It was a cotton job. It's the one that we didn't borrow the equipment right on.
But there was a job right after it on the same field.
Oh, on the same field. Damn it. Well, now you know.
I didn't know that. It's the stupidest way that they could have coded it in, so I didn't even think of it.
I see that tiny strip there. Oh, did you just accept a job for field 12?
Yeah, why?
I just harvested that one.
Well,
that was one of the sunflower fields I just got done doing. It's like we're doing all the work for all the farmers, so they don't have to do anything. That's what it legit feels like.
It's literally what it is.
We're just doing it with our tiny equipment versus their massive stuff.
Yeah, there's stuff that instantly does all of the field and then all in one go.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. So, like, theoretically, you don't have to own everything because they're just, like, you know, you're doing it without it. What's funny is if you look at the map and see what's planted and not planted, it's like most of every single cultivating job we've did is the stuff that's not planted right now. So almost every field that we've worked on is like not done anything. I just noticed you drove through my field on the map. I was like, oh, where's Doc at? And then I like look up on my thing and you're zooming through the field.
You said you just harvested this?
Yeah, and it's full of weeds already.
Yeah.
It was full of weed when I harvested the field next to it, because the field to the right to it, I just harvested right after that one. And I bet both of the fields have weeds all in them.
Yep.
And it only takes 30 seconds, like it does in real life, for the weeds to come back.
Totally.
in force. See, there's 2 fertilizing jobs, and they're... Oh, that's funny. You just got field 13. Which is the field that I did right after the other one. I wonder if I finish this one, if they'll send you this one next. Like, we have our own rotation on everybody else's farms but our own.
Yep. It's perfect.
I don't see your tractor from here, but I see the ground changing colors to like the tilled. But I don't see your tractor from here. It's kind of funny. Oh, I was playing when it rained that the last day when after you got off, and it legit like makes it doesn't like change the textures on the tractor very much, but the ground textures and the sounds with it are like really good. And it actually bogs down the tractors and stuff when you're in the fields. And if you're harvesting in the rain, you remember in 19 it used to say you can't harvest anymore. You remember that? It wouldn't let you,
No, I don't remember that. It's
well,
been too long.
yeah, it used to not let you harvest anymore. It would like say, oh, it's raining, you're not allowed to harvest. Well, you can harvest now in the rain, but it gives you a reduced yield. So if you harvest while it's raining, you don't get as much as if it was dry out. Well, not raining. I wonder what everything's gonna look like in the winter, because all the leaves haven't fallen off the trees yet.
Well, some of the trees.
Some of the trees, yeah, that's true. Some of the smaller trees.
Because I'm sitting here looking at some of these trees, and some of them have all their leaves, and some of them have, like, hardly any.
Yeah. I don't know if all of them fall off of all of them.
I'd hope not, seeing as I have seen some evergreens. And
Well, I know
continue to
oak.
see evergreens.
I know some oak trees hold their leaves for a big portion of the winter, too.
Yeah.
they look like shit because like all their leaves are like brown and crinkled up on the trees, and then every time the wind blows, a little bit of them fall out. I'm almost done with this field. I'm just wondering if it's gonna like give you the option to do the field I'm on now.
I would assume so.
That's pretty funny. It would be pretty funny. The grass has changed colors a lot too. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
It's like a lot more like gray brown. Well, a random person was walking on the tractor sidewalk and I hit him. What field should I do next? 53. 61 is probably what I'm going to do next because it's more on the way. How many green bean jobs are there? We might want to do this green bean contract. The 2 green bean contracts that we have and borrow the equipment for it.
Okay.
Or the beets. Like, because there's like, overall, we're going to get like almost $70 to $300 from the green bean contracts. But there's, oh, those are, it's the same machine. How is it the same machine? They give you the same machine for carrots, red beets. And there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 contracts for red beets and carrots together. And it's $1,039 to borrow the equipment. But it's over $10,000 in contracts. Right around 10,000. It might be less. It might actually it's way less. Never mind. It's way less than I thought. I keep looking at the green bean contract. That's almost it's $7,200 for one field. Then we got 2 green bean contracts, and there's a third field which might come up for harvest if we harvest the other 2 green bean fields with the equipment. I don't think I've ever done green bean harvest. What the hell? I don't know if you saw that, but like the whole tractor like whips to the left once you like, even if you're going slow when you get off that sidewalk.
Nope.
We're already back over 100,000. Are you serious?
What?
I dropped off the stuff at the it let me drop the stuff off at the wrong place. So we're probably gonna lose some money here in a second. Wait, what the hell? We didn't lose money for that? Wait, how much money did we make from that crop?
I don't know.
I'm looking. It says contract. Harvest. Oh, I can't tell because we made like, it might have been like 5 grand. So we might have actually ended up making more money from just selling the crop than we did completing the contract.
So, are we capable of harvesting than just canceling? And
We
keeping it
didn't
for
charge
ourselves?
it didn't charge us for it. I thought it would charge us what the crop would be worth to cancel it because we had already harvested it, but it didn't do that. So, let me look. I'm gonna harvest this field. We have to write down how much money we've gotten. It just said we lost $3,800 for our contract.
Yeah, I accepted the canceled contract. So maybe that's when it actually does the calculation.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. So we do lose money. I didn't notice that that went to like a different level of contract that you had to accept. So it's definitely not worth doing it at that point then. Because we probably just got charged what we made from it. There is one spraying job. Oh, that's a herbicide. Never mind. There's 2 fertilizing jobs, 74 and 58. Then there's one more combining.
What about the wood transport?
Don't do that.
Why?
It's like the worst possible controls ever invented to move the logs onto a trailer. So
You're making me curious.
You can do it, but you're probably going to end up canceling it because it's going to be so frustrating. I shit you not. It is you'll see. You'll see real quick. It is the worst possible controls. Oh, whoops. I accidentally jumped to it. I don't know if you have to chop down the trees for it, but you have to, I know you have to, I know at least you have to load it on the trailer, and that piece by itself is a fucking pain. You might have to buy a chainsaw for that mission.
And where do I buy the chainsaw?
Like I said, I don't know yet. I would go check first, but you do that in the store. One of the, I think, bottom. Scroll down all the way to the bottom of the store. It's in the bottom, I think. Yeah, it's in hand tools in the bottom. Apparently, you can buy tree paint to paint the trees that you want to get cut down.
The store would be located...
P menu?
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look. I think I can fast travel there. I can fast travel to a property next to it. No, it's pre-cut logs. You don't need a chainsaw. It's pre-cut logs. There's probably 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 logs.
Yep.
That you have to load onto that.
Yep.
The only reason I don't want to do those contracts right now is the machine you're lifting it up with is like really crappy at doing it versus like getting like the skid steer or a loader, which can move them a lot easier. I don't think the skid steer has a high enough reach, so it'd probably have to be the loader. I want to see this. I've actually not seen this tractor before.
Neither have I, so this could take a moment.
Yeah, so you have close, rotate on the arm, and then you have an extension, right, left, up, down. Careful not to tip your tractor over.
So far, I think the only issue is the fact that it.
You have to grab in the menu.
Stacked.
You have to grab it more in the middle, so it.
Yeah, it's not even that though. It's more the way it's stacked. You can't grab as easily.
It looks like there's an extension, like you should be able to extend out that arm, the boom. Like there looks like there's an extension on it. Yeah, then that. And then that should help you get more in the middle. You're not hitting anything.
Alright, so the way it's stacked doesn't help at all.
Yeah, like I said, that's why I don't like doing this. I watched a video of, well, I was watching one of the streamers that I watch. He was doing that job. He legit like spent like 45 minutes loading up half of it and then canceled it. He was just like nonstop frustrated with it. It's just that machine is horrible for moving them. That's why it's like the loader with like the grapple, the log grapple is 10 times better. But you can't, like, it's expensive. Let's see. Wow, there's a $5,500 cultivating contract right now. Field 53. You're not doing too bad. You already got a couple on there. Oh crap, I didn't notice that. It's gonna be how many trips to get all those?
No idea. I'm not wanting to think about that at the moment.
And don't forget, you have to walk up to it and actually strap these down so they don't slide off the back when you leave. Oh, okay, you can do it in the tractor. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like, doesn't make sense. Sometimes it goes up when it's supposed to go down.
Like I said, that is probably the contract that is single-handedly the worst one to do past the stone picker. Because really, what is there? There's 19 logs, so it's like 500 and something a log. So 500 and something dollars a log that you're getting paid to drop off. Now this time I have to remember to drop this off at the right place. We should hopefully be getting snow contracts at some point. I don't know when we start getting those.
You can, with this tractor, you can like just barely pick up 2 logs at a time.
Yeah, I don't think that tractor is good at all for the job it's doing. Like I said, if I was to do anything, I would probably, if I had to have that trailer, which I would try to probably get a bigger one, I would get a loader or something that is way bigger that can lift up those things and grab things a lot easier. I mean, you can even get a, let's see, how much is that job?
10K, like 10.6.
I might have something we can buy to make this go quicker. It's possibly go quicker. Because we could get a log fork for the tractor. And then pick up the logs with the small tractor.
Nah, I wouldn't worry about it.
Because we have to buy the loader arms anyways. And the log forks are, what was it, 1,800 or 2,000? And it will cover the whole, that job will cover the whole cost of both things. Where am I going? Field, I think it said 50, 53. Why is there so many people on this one section of sidewalk? I just don't understand that. Every time we come here, there's like 10 people that just pop out of nowhere on the sidewalk. And they're like all walking the direction of nothingness. It's not even the town. That thing might get top heavy too, so be careful when you're turning. I was thinking about that. That trailer, that tractor's doesn't weigh very much, and those logs are all on that trailer. Might roll when you're turning.
I've already almost flipped the trailer by grabbing 2 logs at once.
Oh. Yeah, that's no good.
It's fine. How bad can it be?
Bit devastating because I don't think you can reset that tractor.
I just gotta swing the arm quick enough.
I guess you could pick up yourself with the arm. But you might weigh too much for that thing to pick up, so. I'm gonna make sure I drop this off at the right place this time. No, dropping this at the wrong place and then getting charged for it. Not what the goal is. How many logs have you loaded up? Like 5?
5, and I got 2 right over the trailer right now that I'm getting ready to.
Oh, so are you like picking
latch.
up like the bottom and top one together? Or are you picking up like 2 next to each other?
2 next to each other.
Okay.
But I definitely can't put another one on, so I'm gonna do one trip here. Where do I need to even fucking take these?
Good
Where
question.
you are right now, I think.
You sure it isn't the sawmill? I might be at the wrong place. Your job might have your job might have confused me. Oh no, your job is up the north place, and my job is the east place.
Yep. I just looked.
Okay, then I'm gonna do.
While I admit this tractor does kind of suck, I personally don't see it as bad as you were making it out to be.
It is horrible. I hate it.
Bad, yes, but not so bad that I'd just cancel the contract.
Oh, I've canceled those ones before. On like they had a mod I was doing that had that in it. What you're doing. That mission is from an old mod, like an old mod. And I think that was in 19 as well. Or 22. 22. It was in 22 in like base game. But the mod added a crap ton more missions to the game. But it didn't work on that modded map that we were on, that when we were playing last on 19. It didn't work on that one, so that's why we never did anything like that on that one. But there was another mod that I had. But it was atrocious. It was a different machine, but it looked similar. It looked and functioned basically the same way as the one you were doing. But if I remember right, all this food production stuff you're seeing in the game right now, that started out as a mod in 19. Farming Simulator 19. And then I think it got either added to the game or there was a mod again in the 22 version, and then 25 had it been in the game. Did our leasing costs come out? Yeah, our leasing costs came out. Do you have to unload them, or does that trailer dump?
It does not dump, but
Oh,
I don't
okay.
even know where I need to put them, so...
There should be like a square with like caution tape looking things on the corners of the square. And it's
There's
usually...
2 of them.
I'll be there in a second. Yeah.
There's the dump one, but then there's one right here.
Where? Over here?
I assume it's this one because the circle
I think
is like
this one
centered
is
around
where
it.
you pick up product at. So when you order stuff,
You literally just go here and sell wood.
oh, you don't have to drop it off. That's funny.
No.
That's okay. Well, I did not know that. That's something that I did not know, which will help out a lot. When I did that in 19, that trailer dumped. So I didn't have to actually unload it, but I guess it makes sense why it doesn't dump. Don't even have to pull the logs off. It's 11% of the way there, aren't you? Oh, no, that's me. Oh wow, that's almost just 1/3 of the way done in one load.
Yeah.
There's going to be plenty of cultivating jobs after you get done with that. There's already 3. There's a 5,500 one, a 2,000, and an 1,800 one. Let's see if we got any more. Yeah, the green beans has 3 jobs now. I might try that out after I get done with this next harvesting contract. Unless you want to try it out after you get done with that. I've never done green beans before. So I don't know if it's miserable or not. I know it's a smaller head, but... I'm just sitting here making stripes. Our chickens have still not produced any eggs. Oh, they have to be older than 6 months to reproduce. Okay. Yeah, we have to have them for 6 months before they reproduce and make eggs.
Yeah, the biggest issue is the way the piles are stacked. Because that's like as far down as it lets me go before it starts pushing up.
Hmm.
Which makes no sense because it's not even at the logs.
Yeah. Maybe try closing the thing a little bit. Does it like go down now? Huh. Yeah, I know the streamer I was watching was getting really frustrated with it.
It's literally just the hitboxes. Because like right now there's nothing I can do.
You can try bumping it with the tractor to see if you can make them roll
Yeah,
a little bit.
that's pretty much all I can do because I can't bump it with the fucking hook.
Yeah. The thing that's supposed to move it around can't move the piles. It's
Yeah.
like I said, it isn't like super bad for me as long as I have like the right stuff to do it with. And I don't declare that the right thing to do it with. We are 1/3 of the way to what we got the other day. We're at 20,000 right now. Oh crap, I ended up filling up. Expect that. I guess this field is a lot bigger, so. Did you get those piles spread out just a little bit?
I got them flattened out.
Oh, okay, good. Hopefully that helps out.
So far, yes.
Yeah, we have to buy the loader arms anyways for that small tractor, so that's why I was wondering. Because we gotta buy it for the bales. I can come over there and fuck with them. Of course, field 39. Drive all the way back up to the north end of the map to get a mission done. I think that's the last. There's one more field that possibly we might get a contract for. That will need this head on at least. I got 2 passes.
Last load going.
Sweet, that's awesome.
We'll see how well the log stays standing.
Is it not strapped down right?
You want to take a quick inspection?
Oh no. Really that bad? Oh my. Well, I guess it's full.
You can say that, seeing as one log on the opposite side.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's a pretty strong strap. That's
I'd say.
that strap is really one of those like ones you slap it and that's not going anywhere. You did that, right?
Yeah, I
If you
did
don't
that.
do that, then it just falls off. It's guaranteed if you don't say it.
I mean, it hasn't moved, so I'm taking it.
Oh, god damn it.
Did you do it again?
Yeah.
Oh, you made 1,400 or 14,000.
Let's see how much we get lost because of it. We lose 13,283.
So we made 800.
Which is what the crop would have sold for.
Sounds about right.
I might do these green beans. I don't feel like doing this other corn one unless you want to do it.
Sure.
There's a one more corn one to the north, and then there's a crap ton of cultivating stuff, and then I can try out this green bean stuff. Let's see, contracts. Borrow.
There's also a bunch of cultivating ones I need to do.
Yeah, you can do whatever. I don't care. I was just bringing it up that you could do a corn one if you wanted to, if you want to switch it up a little bit. There's 3 fertilizing ones as well.
I'll do the cultivating ones.
Field. We'll start with 44. Like right here. This head is super small. This might take a second. Holy crap.
What?
How many passes this is gonna take? It's insane. On just this smaller one. How big is this head on here? Oh, the head's 3.3 meters. Just to put it into to standards, like...
Sounds perfect.
Oh, you should see how many lines are in for auto track. There's like 30 lines on this one field. and it's going 6 miles an hour. So it's not even like going. I think what that's what about what the combines do, right? 6.
Yep.
Yeah, the $5,500 cultivating one you're doing. Where I'm literally doing like, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of green beans at a time. This thing's like half the size of the cotton thing. Note to self, green beans suck. Never do green beans again. Like for like speed wise, I think they're not gonna be like, it'd be better to do a lot of other smaller jobs than do this job. Because of how slow this thing goes. How small it is. Holy crap. How do we make jarred green beans?
No idea.
Jarred green beans sell for $3,400 1,000 pounds. It like triples the price. See if we can figure that out real quick. We can make a piano with 5,000 planks. We can make potato chips with sunflower oil and potatoes. We can make canned peas with peas. Oh, here it is. So you need 100 green beans to make 45 jarred green beans. It doesn't say how much it costs though. Oh, there it is. So it can do 240 cycles a month? What? And it costs $48 per cycle. How much is a rice box worth? We got long grain rice, so we can make... No, we don't. Never mind. We sold it, I think. Yeah, we sold the rice. Wasn't that the cotton field? That's the cotton field that we lost a contract for. There's another wood transport drop if you want to do it.
I'm good.
Why? You did so well at it.
Just because I did so well at it does not mean that I enjoyed it. I just wanted to get a taste of what you were saying, and while I don't think it was as bad as you were saying, I definitely don't think it's good.
Just like these green beans are not good.
I think if it was our own green beans, that would be a completely different story.
I think there's more. Yeah, I think there's a. If I knew how's the jarring, like how much more money we'd make from jarring it, then I think it would be a little bit better. But it looks like that process is very slow because it says 240 cycles a month. So does it mean 240 cycles of the like like the 100 to 45, or is it 240 cycles altogether? Like that's how many jars you could make a month.
No idea.
Yeah, that's what I don't know about. It's something we gotta experiment with just a little bit. Got $5,500 from it. Wonder if there's anything we can make with sorghum instead of selling it. You can turn cotton into fabric. Turn carrot into carrot soup. We can turn stone into comet bricks. We can turn planks into furniture. So flour, sugar, milk, eggs, butter, strawberries. We can make 21 cakes. So it looks like rice and flour and wheat are in a lot of things. Did you see that game I posted in game announcements about Rock Simulator?
Yeah.
That is I went down and read the comments in the game, and there's some very odd comments in like that game's at the bottom. I was like,
But
what
of
the heck?
course.
I was like, what the heck? It's like this game has changed my perspective on life. I will never look at rocks the same.
Yeah.
It's like, what? What?
Yep.
I don't understand how that game has changed your perspective on life, but yes. Okay.
Just some people, you know.
Yeah. I guess I'm over halfway done harvesting. Make sure that the drop-offs are in the same location so I don't end up fucking myself again. And they are. Remember, look at drop-off locations before you go to drop them off. Yeah, this job, like, we're only getting, like, this one I'm doing. I think combined, we're gonna get, like, 10,000 from the 2 fields. But this field's 2.51 acres. The next field I'm going to is 6.51. This might not be worth taking a green bean contract. That's probably the same for the beets and the carrots. The cotton is worth it, it seems like, if you get a lot of them. I think I had like 5 cotton contracts or 6 cotton contracts last night. What?
I have a little bit longer in me before I need to call it.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's some fertilizing contracts, more cultivating ones, and
Yeah, I'm
a
going around the
harvesting one,
cultivation.
and then some more harvesting one, then junk. I think next month is the month we can sell our canola.
Yeah,
But but
December.
yeah, but it's only we only have like 1,000 of it, so it's really not like a big deal. I wish our crops would have gotten done by now so that we could sell them, because we have 2 fields of canola. Yeah, just yell at me if you want to get on during the week.
Okay.
I know you've been falling asleep a lot earlier, so I'm not really expecting you to stay up, so. But we got, what is it? This is the last full week that I'm working. Because, Thanksgiving week is the last week of work. I think that Wednesday is before we go out for the holiday.
Okay.
And then I'm doing a tree drop that weekend, so I'll probably be busy most of that weekend. And then I'll be maybe picking up a tree job here and there.
one here.
What?
Tree job.
Oh yeah, I never even came out there and looked at it.
Hey, you got busy. It's all good.
I forget,
not,
you said there was power lines near it, didn't you?
no, no.
Oh, okay.
It's just like it's kind of up against the house, so.
Okay. Yeah, I can't remember. I haven't been there in a while.
Directly against the house. It's got branches that are scratching the house. So. The only other issue is it's not one that can be felled. You have to chop it down.
Yeah, you just have to climb it.
Yeah. So. But no, you kind of got busy with stuff, so I just figured it's not really hurting us at the moment, so.
Yeah, I still have to look at it.
Of course.
Yeah, I think I'm on my last swipe on this field. Nope, I have a little bit that I'm gonna miss, like one little thing. I just smacked a car.
Not supposed to do that.
Wait, how am I supposed to unload this? Okay, I didn't know that's how it unloaded. I thought it was getting ready to dump it out on the ground. I was about to be like, what the hell?
Just what you needed added onto your list.
Yeah, it like opens up, like it lifts it up in the air and then get like the side falls off of it. And then there's like a conveyor that pushes it out. And if I remember correctly, I drop it off at the place to the south of us. This next field is like 3 times the size, so it's gonna be fun. Field 94. We're going to field 594. Did you notice that around the map they have like billboards and they're all showing like the DLCs on them?
Yeah.
Oh, that was funny. That's an interesting way of displaying your DLCs. Holy crap, that's a big hole. I take this back, Doc. This field might be like 5 times the size. This is gonna be interesting. The little tractor that cut this thing only goes 17 miles an hour.
I'm literally gonna finish this job in 2 passes.
Huh. You doing a sprayer job?
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are... We got a decent sized sprayer, but that thing's not even the biggest one. But it's probably done paid for itself with how much we've used it. Let's see how much that thing even costs. I don't think it even costs that much. For that one, at least. Sprayers. Yeah, that one was 30 grand. And we didn't get the front tank for it. The front tank just adds more fluid to it. But that's...
Which at this point, I think it's probably worth getting that so we can do multiple jobs.
And then the sprayer after it goes from 24 meters to 33 meters, then to 40 meters to 36 meters on this tractor sprayer, and then 54 meters on the last tractor. So basically you can almost get double the width of what that thing is.
Yeah, it's
There's just a
I'm getting
lot.
ready to go do a job that's on the other side of the map, so I don't want to have to come back here. I should have enough to go do those jobs, but you're not going to be accepting any jobs anytime soon, right?
No, because I'm probably not going to be doing the other green bean ones.
Can I go ahead and accept the other
Yeah,
job you completed?
What is that? Is that the field? Yeah, that's the field 41. Yeah, that we can do that one. We can collect that one. That the 94 is the one I got the borrow through.
I just didn't want to screw you up.
Yeah, it's all good. It would have just kicked me out of the tractor and I would have had to abandon a mission.
Yeah. It would have been a tragedy.
Yeah, in all honesty, I would have almost been grateful to you at this point. It's not that bad. It's really, they're like really long passes, so it's not like a lot of turning around I have to do, so it's a little bit of AKing in it. But there's still like, I can't see all the lines. There's like 10 lines right here, and I can't even see, that's like half of them.
Yeah.
And then I have to go up a hill. Of course, downhill will be nice, but you're only capped out at your normal speed, so it isn't like you're going faster.
Yeah.
But we are going to get $7,200 from this, and we borrowed the equipment, and that was $779 to borrow. We have field 71 is the other green bean field, but I don't feel like doing any green beans. The field 39 is the last corn field. Is it a corn? Yeah, it's a cornfield. That needs to get done with that header on the harvester. That should be pretty quick. It looks pretty small. It's a 1.7 acre field. Well, I thought the hill would slow me down, but apparently not. I'm still going about 6 miles an hour up it, so that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm watching yours, like, sprayer job get completed, and then I'm watching mine. Not moving. I'm still on the same stretch. Am I even gonna get 6% on this one? Turning around. I'm at 5%, basically almost 6. Hopefully almost 6%. Oh, I finally hit 6%, Doc. See how long it takes to get 7. At this rate, it's going to be less than 5% a pass. I'm thinking. I don't even think I'm going to get to 10% by the bottom of the hill. The game's shoving it in my face now. It's like, hey, look, he's already at 10%.
20%.
Yep, there it is. You're already at 40. Don't worry, I'm only on my second pass. I'm hoping to get at least 4% a down and back, but it's looking more like it's only going to be 3% a pass. And I have to make it to 80 something percent because some of that green beans from the last job count for the job that I'm doing now. Because it's dropped off at the same place. So it looks like, so what is that? What's 3 divided by 80? Like 20 something? Great.
Yeah.
What's taking you so long, Doc?
Getting lined up for the next pass.
There's
Make sure I don't.
There's only
start
one
spending a
pass?
bunch of- Yeah. The second pass is just started.
I'm on my third. I mean, but that thing is like 24 meters wide, so...
Yeah.
I think I've done... No, I think it was Field 62 is the one I did. I have to say, because I think I sprayed one of those fields over there, and it literally, like, was almost the same width as, like, the sprayer.
Yeah, no, if I would have left this at 24, it would have been... God, what was it? Like a pass and a quarter. So I just tuned it down to 18 to make it 2 passes.
Oh, okay. Well, there's another $1,800. We're almost back up to what we started the day out with.
I'm gonna do this one cultivating one and then I'll have to call it.
Okay. Yeah, we're once you finish that, we're gonna be halfway done with getting to where how the money we made yesterday.
Lovely.
I guess we're gonna be at 33,000. We made 66 yesterday. We got freaking lucky with cultivator jobs yesterday. I can click the right buttons. I clicked every button but H. I was clicking F, I clicked V, and then I like turned all my lights off and then like picked up and lowered my head twice and
I've done that plenty of times.
it's like, oh, my lights turned off, so I clicked the F button again to turn my lights back on. Then I clicked V, and then I'm like, oh yeah, my head's already on the ground, so I gotta put it back on the ground. Then I clicked H, and then 3. I'm almost to the point where I might just hire an AI to do this, and then go do
I
the,
probably would.
then to just go do the corn job, like over the corn harvest job.
With how tiny of a head that is, you
Yeah.
probably ought to just do that.
Well, I'm figuring if I do like get to like 20% or like 40%, it's like half the AI cost. And that's like 5 more passes to get roughly close to halfway.
It's not worth it. It's not worth your sanity.
Oh, my sanity's already gone from the first field. That field was like the worst possible shape on top of using this for the first time. It was like horrible on that first field because it's how awkward the size was. It wasn't like square. It was like a triangle a half triangle at the top, and then like a partial square at the bottom. Are the kids, the nephews in school yet? Or are they not in school yet?
Yeah, they've been in school.
Okay, so they actually are going to be gone during the weekdays, right?
Yeah. For a few more months.
Okay. So you'll actually be able to sleep now.
Yeah, the youngest one, he's pre-K, so
Okay, so he's still doing
he's still got quote-unquote school, but I'm
like
not
more
sure how long
about
it
get away
lasts.
from parents. That's basically what pre-K is.
Pretty much.
They literally go there just to play and learn very little. All the bad habits that they have to be broken out of for school.
Yeah, and with my brother, that's a lot of bad habits.
Like nap time and playtime all day, and then when you get to regular school, it's like, oh, you have to actually do things.
Yeah.
That I never understood about pre-K. It's like, it's naps, snack times, and playtime. That's all it is. So, like, then you send them to school after that. And then they have to start learning and instead of all the other stuff they were doing. The system just sounds a little flawed to me.
No idea. I'm not the one, paying for, well, actually, no, technically. I'm not the one doing it, so.
Yeah, technically everybody pays for it to
Yeah,
an extent.
that's why I
Unless it's a
stopped saying
private,
that.
unless it's like a private one.
No, definitely not.
But no one has the money for that.
Yeah.
Yet they're expensive as is. But now that with them being in school, you might be able to sleep, so you might be able to stay up a little bit later.
See, the issue hasn't been them. The issue has just been not being able to stay asleep when I do
Oh,
go to sleep. So, because they've been in school for a couple months now.
true. Contract complete.
I think since like August. No.
I'm on my 5th or 6th path. I'm almost 20% of the way done. I only have to do that like 4 more times and then I'm done. See how much money we made today. $3,300. Then off of harvest income is 22,000. So if we add those together, technically we're at like 55,000 because I fucked up on 2 contracts or 3 contracts or however many it was. I'm wondering if we still made more money even though we got charged for it.
Yeah, that one that we actually looked at, we still made like 800 something in the positive, so.
Well, that's, but I'm wondering if that included like the extra that they weren't counting for the field that we usually get paid for at the end. That's what I'm wondering, if that's what that 800 was.
Most likely.
But either way, it's, I don't know, it's maybe a little, we could use it as like a time saver. I'm just trying to figure out if there's like a strategy to use that somehow, and it doesn't seem like it's a good idea.
I don't think it is.
Unless you're just trying to save time from driving across the map or something. But not every place takes all the items. I think that's why I have to take the green beans all get dropped off at the same place, and all the cotton gets dropped off at the same place. Oh, I'm finally over 20%. I thought you said you were only going to do one more cultivating job.
Yeah, and then those 2 cultivating jobs appeared, so I was like, fuck it. It's not gonna take
Oh,
that
one of
long
the
to do
fields I
them.
harvested. There's equipment sitting in it right now.
Yeah. But the cultivating really doesn't take too long, so
That's
I'm just
why
gonna
I
do it
think
real
that
quick.
one and that one is probably the best one overall, but the spraying ones are just fast, even though you spend a little bit of money for the chemical. It's just fast. It's just fast. It's just super
Even
fast.
the cheapest jobs pay for the chemical,
I
so
know, but it's still just super fast, even though you might not be making as
exactly.
much as it says. Oh, whoops. Accidentally. I clicked V by accident. Fat finger.
Nah, that's my job.
Let's see. There is... Okay, we still have the 1 corn job that I can do. How close are our fields being done? That's what I've been wondering. Like, we planted them like 4 months ago or something like that.
Something like that.
Uh, I can't tell. They're like still right around like a 3/4 of the way done. We should get a pretty good yield from them, because we got all those yield bonuses for fertilizing. Let's see what the map says. I'm like 1/3 of the way done over here with the green bean field. I don't think we should ever go into green beans. My personal opinion. I think if we go into anything, sugarcane is probably something that's good for us to go to, because it's used in a lot of food. And then cotton, and then planting like regular the rice. Sugarcane kind of sucks though, because it's only like a 2 meter. It's literally like a meter and a half smaller than the head I'm using on this thing right now. So you have to put it on a small field. We could do grapevines or olives. Wonder why there's two different sets. I don't know what all goes into grape. You have to have a special trailer for grapes. Hey, what's up? How's it going tonight, man? Oh, I am looking at this stuff in the store again and crashed again. That's good. You playing Farming Simulator or are you just checking it out? Yeah, you liking it so far? I like all the new graphics and everything with it, and a lot of the new crops. Other than green beans. Green beans are... I'm taking a contract for green beans and I'm leasing this, or borrowing it to get this field done. And it is very, very time consuming. Oh yeah, you're going to the field that I have the equipment parked at. Yeah, I didn't play Farming Simulator 22. I've only played oh yeah, yeah. And the I've only played Farming Simulator 19. So there's just because of 22, I haven't seen a lot of the stuff that have been in this. I like I feel like they changed the contract system, and I actually love the contract system versus like the 19 version. And I love the rain and the noise with the rain, like the thunder and everything sounds really nice as well too. I don't know if you've seen that yet, but my oh, it was the same in 22. Yeah, I just feel like for some reason the contract system feels a little bit better for some reason. I don't know like what it is, but I don't remember it being um as fun to do some of the contracts. We're about to fill up. Yeah, the sounds now are amazing, like the thunder and the other noises and engine noises and a lot of the tractors are amazing. And I like the sunsets and sunrises, even though there's like a little shutter. There's a little shutter right now, right before the sunrise and the sunset, and that's a little frustrating to see. But yeah, I love how it looks. I'm sure they're trying to fix that shutter, so close enough. Yep. My farm, I own 3 land plots right here. They've been growing for like the last 4 months. But I have a couple pieces of leased equipment that we're trying to get money for to keep them. Because we're leasing a bigger combine right now, and then we're leasing um a 300 what is it, the John Deere, I think it's the 8R, forget what it is. uh, yeah, 8R 410 to pull some bigger implements, but we own everything else other than the combine and the that tractor. I really love this map because of how big the fields are. Some of the other maps, they're a little bit more like consolidated and they're like smaller fields, but I like the sizes of these uh these farm fields. Oh, I don't actually, it's hey Doc, do you remember the name of the map this is?
It's the one that starts with a Z.
Yeah, that's all I remember. It's the whatever the Z map is. I actually don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I think this is I forget if this is a European or US map. One of the, because they have one European, one US, and then like kind of like one Malaysia at map. This might be the I don't know. I get confused. I should have probably paid more attention to that when I was looking at it. Yeah, I'm trying, we're trying to get into some baling next. We're trying to get some baling equipment, and then we're trying to get rid of some of at least one or both of the leases that we have. And then getting a couple farm plots is the other bigger thing, because we got a couple of we want to buy 47 and 42, and then we're going to combine 42 and 43, and then 46 and 47 we're going to combine. and then we're just going to leave 45 by itself, and we're going to put that on a crop that is a little bit, we're thinking about getting into like rice or sugar cane or something like that. So we're going to make that probably that eventually, whenever we get to that point. But I'm really loving it. I haven't, like I said, I haven't bought a farming simulator game since 19. So it's kind of nice skipping over a year, because then you get like 2 times as much stuff when a new game comes out. And I think it's a lot more fun that way versus buying it every 3 years. And, you still get stuff every 3 years in the games, but you just get a massive amount of new stuff. A lot of my friends are still picking up the game, so I'm trying to see how many of them actually pick it up, and we might go and picked it up. Missing a stretch, I think. Oh, yep, see ya. Have a great rest of your day or night or whatever it is for you. Don't forget to check out the Discord if you haven't. We're going to be opening up the Farming Simulator server later on to people to join. So if you're interested on joining, we're going to be opening it up to people in Discord. Once we get a little bit more equipment, we're going to do that. Oh, you're still working on 53?
Yep, almost done. Looks like 2 more passes.
Yeah, I'm about halfway, so I'm getting ready to put this probably on an AI worker so I can get going on that cornfield up on the north side, that contract cornfield.
I would have already put it on a worker.
Yeah, I in all honesty, I probably should have did it like 20 minutes ago, but I've probably been on this field for like 40. I really haven't been keeping track. It probably hasn't been 40 minutes, but
Probably feels like it.
Yeah, this I don't think I want to do green beans anymore. I think it's probably going to be either on next weekend or during the middle of the week sometime. I still work a regular job throughout the week, so it's kind of hard for me to get on during the weekdays. So weekends I have like 5 or 6 hours that I can throw down pretty easy on a farming simulator. So if you're around next weekend, I'll throw a message in Discord letting everybody know. But it'll either weekday or next weekend for sure. Wow, that was a big contract.
Yep.
Guess what, Doc?
What?
There's no more cultivating missions.
Nope. Not until you get done with that one.
Yeah, because you've literally been following me behind me. Like I think that was the second to last field I did, so you're gonna probably get a contract to do that green bean field I did a second ago, and then you'll get one for this one. It's what will be funny about it, because I think you'll get it like right when we play next.
Yep. But until then, I do need to call it, so.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be on finish up this. I need to put this on AI when I turn around next. I forgot to do it a second ago. But I'm gonna probably try to get another 2 or 3 more contracts done, and then I'll get us set up for tomorrow. So I'll go ahead and skip it till skip time until 5 a.m. tomorrow, and then get everything ready for work tomorrow.
Yeah. Alright.
See ya.
See ya.
Okay, let's get this set up on an AI, and then I will run and get that combine and go do the corn contract to the north. Yeah. The hell? Work headlands. No? The hell are you doing? Okay, we'll just leave him doing whatever he is deciding to do right now, because it is nothing interesting. Because that looks like it's gonna hurt my brain when I come back there in 20 seconds. Let's go ahead and get this over here. Then we're gonna drive. No, we gotta accept the contract. Let's see, where is it? Field 39. Contract successfully started. 1800. Okay. I think that's the last possible foreign contract that we can get. So. His towns look amazing now. A lot better than the old ones. A lot better textured and... oh, please don't hit me. Don't hit me! Okay. A lot better textured, and I like some of this one because it's a little bit bigger than the rest of them. So they're a little bit wider on this map versus the other ones. Oh, I got it. Gotta pull over a little bit for that guy. He's pretty big. And the fall looks amazing in this game, in my opinion. It looks a lot better than their other games. car coming. Tight squeeze. Yep, just straight up here, and it's gonna be on the right. Oh, click B. Come on. Oh, I gotta open it up. He apparently closed it. What is it? X? Unfold? Forgot he did that. There it is. This job should be pretty dang quick compared to that race job. Get some of this headlands on this end cut off, and then I'm gonna go, I don't think we have any obstacles on that end. I think that is good. Go ahead and start our ups and downs. Go check and make sure that AI is not doing something dumb right now. He's doing something dumb, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Okay. So he is skipping a row and not doing the headlands, it looks like. Hopefully by the point when I get done with this, he's done with that, and I'll just go out there and finish the headlands. 50%, so that's roughly 30 more percent left on that field. How's everybody's nights going? I'm having a pretty good one. Went out and did a couple things with a couple of my friends, and then ordered some pizza tonight and watched a couple TV shows. Laid back and relaxed. Had a pretty fun time when I went out. Got work tomorrow, and then I think my last day of work until we're getting laid off on the week of Thanksgiving. So I'll be picking up the streams a lot more around that time, hopefully. Probably the week after or the 2 weeks after Thanksgiving, after the holidays. We'll be streaming more throughout the week, hopefully, and then seeing a lot more of you guys back here. If I can click the right buttons. Click G by accident. There we go. contracts real quick to see if we have... Oh, we do have one more corn one, number 77. Let's go ahead and accept that one. Corn ones are not bad. I own the equipment, so it's not that big of a deal. This one's the only other one. I might do that one. There's a cultivating one for field 61 as well. Usually our rule of thumbs when we're playing, we keep it at 5 times speed the whole time, and then whenever it gets to like 2400, well, you know, the next day, so we usually start at 5 o'clock, 5:30 a.m. in the game, and then game time, and then we will run the day until the next day, and then we'll fast forward the 5 hours. So usually we try to end by 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock. I might only have time to get field 77 done at this rate. That just that way your days are lasting roughly 3.5 hours is a day, and then you're just doing contracts and getting your fields cleaned up and weeded and sprayed and fertilized, harvested if you need it. We might end up speeding it up because we're noticing that where our fields are taking forever to harvest. Oh, well, get to harvest. So we might end up speeding that up, process up a little bit. By just increasing the time slightly. See. Go check on that AI to make sure see where he's at. He's got maybe 2 or 3 more passes, so it looks like it's gonna line up to be just right with me getting done right when he gets done. Might set him on doing just headlands, set the AI on that, because we're running out of time in the day and I need to go harvest that field 77. Probably I'll go past a little bit, but I gotta make sure I don't pass it by very much. I don't know if any of you guys have seen any movies either in the theater, but I'm getting ready. I think next weekend I might go watch Red 1. Was thinking about going to watch it this weekend, but I think next weekend is when I'm going to go watch Red 1 with The Rock and I forgot what the other guy's name was. Got like one little strip. That's upsetting. But it looks like it might be a little interesting. I've kind of been hearing mixed reviews about it though. Then I think trying to think, is there any I don't know of any good movies that are coming out for the December time period, because usually December there's a lot of holiday movies and other movies coming around out around that time. So I wonder if there's anything big that I don't know about that's coming out. Okay, so we are all done here. Field 71 is sunflowers, so I have to drop this off before. So which, where is field 71 gets dropped off over there. 39 gets dropped off over there. Okay. So what we're probably going to do is head close to over there and then unload some probably at that next field, because we have to drive down there anyways. They're gonna go down this road and hopefully not crash into anything or anyone. And then get to that field 77. That other field is 60% of the way done. Green bean field. So hopefully that will be done by... we're gonna run a little bit into the next day. Not too big of a deal. I usually don't like doing that, but usually we try to finish up everything before getting to the next day. Don't pass. I don't like how they added that passing thing in. So I wish if like you were driving in the center, they knew not to like come over, because you don't want them to pass you. But if you were driving more on that right side or the left side, depending on how you have your traffic set up, that they stayed on the side because you're driving down the middle. Let's see. I don't know. Contract ran out? What? What? That's not cool. How does that work? We didn't even... I don't even have the equipment anymore, and we're gonna lose 32K because of that. That's what? That is so dumb. And now I'm stuck on this. They're gonna lose 31K because of that contract. Well, I'm gonna, since we already got charged for all this corn, I'm gonna drop the corn off in our silo, and then, dang it, that sucks. Why are we gonna lose 32K because we didn't, that's so dumb. I didn't even get to sell those green beans. Well, I might go ahead and end it on that note and see if I can do something about that, because that's kind of dumb. So I'll be seeing you guys possibly tomorrow, maybe next weekend. I don't know yet, depending on my work schedule. So if you guys haven't already, please like, subscribe, and comment. Check out the Discord. I will be allowing people from the Discord to join Farming Simulator sometime this week. So if you're interested in that, just join that Discord and I will put a notification out probably 20-30 minutes before I open it up and you guys can join. So hopefully I'll see you guys there, and you guys have a rest of your great day.